Man, we have had a crazy, stressful, kind of scary week. So the biggest thing is that my husband got a diagnosis on Monday. And basically, without going into all the different details, he's in heart failure. And he's on 6 medications now. And hopefully they help, because he's just not able to do anything right now. His heart rate gets super high. It is super windy today, but look at how much the smoke is cleared up. It got so strong you couldn't even see the mountains and you couldn't breathe out here. But the fire's still growing. The wind's just not blowing exactly this direction from down there, so we just don't have the buildup that we have had. Thankful that I'm able to breathe today. Now Adam's come home from the food truck the last 2 nights and just cried because he can't do it. He can't stand at the prep table and make sandwiches, but he needs to because the people that he has working for him are too slow. Can't get the sandwiches out fast enough. So there's just no way I can quit my job and help. Anyway, he's very frustrated, very sad, and very scared. And he doesn't know what to do. He was talking about selling it because he can't do it. But then this morning he was talking about signing up for some events. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm trying to get him to hang on until the meds start working, because they should. My mom's on some. She's in heart failure too. And she's doing okay. Anyway, it's just stressful right now. You can see how smoky everything's getting. My throat's starting to, it's like scratchy, dry and scratchy from the smoke. I was dealing with that last night too. I had a hard time getting to sleep because it was so scratchy and I kept coughing. So this really can't be a long ride because I don't want to breathe too much of it in too hard. I just had to stop so I could walk around and admire this garden. I stopped and talked to one of the 2 people that take care of this garden. It's a business. And it is just beautiful. You can't see them all. There's so many different types of flowers in there. Little tiny pansies. Big beautiful black-eyed Susans, echinacea, sunflowers. These, I think these are hibiscus. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that that's what those are. But the building is this hand-hewn log cabin. The setting is beautiful, the flowers are beautiful. I love it. Well, the smoke is definitely getting worse. So I've done almost 12 miles. I'll do 12 miles and then turn around, because it's getting a little rough on the throat, especially. Well, this is my only bike ride this week. So I'll have 24 miles for the week, which is my lowest all year. Oh well, it is what it is. Yesterday, I was actually able to do some things I've been meaning to do for quite some time, but keep putting off. One of them was to pull, there's 3 weeds in my yard that, in particular, that I wanted to get rid of, at least on the first pass. One of them is tumbleweed. And if you don't know, tumbleweed is very spiky. Every little tip on a tumbleweed has a thorn on it. They're tiny little thorns and they get in your skin. They hurt and they itch. The tumbleweed was the number 1 gotta get out of my yard plant. I've been pulling them every year since we moved in. and every year we have less, but I just never can get rid of all of them. And every little thorn end has a seed, so when they tumble, they just drop their seeds everywhere. And if you can get them before they drop their thorns, then they won't spread. So have less and less every year. I don't know what the other two are called, the other two plants that I pulled, but they're also spiky. And then I've also got cactus. That's something we've been fighting all along too, but that's not bad. Most of the cactus is gone, but every year we've got to pull several plants, and then that's fine until next spring, and then some pop up again. So anyway, I got to get those taken care of. And then after I did that, I decided to go inside and work on my art room. It's been several months since I've used that room, and we had our nephew come over. He spent the night, and after he left, I took the sheets and the blankets and all that, washed them, and they never got put back on the bed. So I didn't want my dogs jumping on the bed before I did that. And since I didn't want the dogs in there on the bed, I would just toss stuff in there on my table or on the floor. And it had built up quite a collection of stuff that needed to be dealt with. So I haven't been able to use it. I haven't had time to use it, but haven't even been able to think about it, because a couple times I have had time, I go in there and I'm like, oh yeah, I have a lot to deal with first, and I don't have time for that. So I just walk away from it. It's not 100% done, but it is usable, with the exception of I haven't cleaned off, like I haven't wiped down the table. Other than that, it's usable, it's clean, and the top bunk still has stuff on it, but only about half as much as it had, and the whole room is still usable, even though it's up there. The bed's made so the dogs can jump back up there again, so it was much nicer to go in there this morning and be like, ah, it's so clean. Smoky, it's getting really smoky again. I got a tailwind, it feels fantastic. I've been waiting for this all ride, hoping that it didn't turn when I did. There's some more deer resting in the shade. Sorry, I'm zoomed in. Yuck, yuck. We have had some crazy skies. The sunlight, it's just been orange, even red. I'll have to post some pictures that I've gotten over the last week. So this fire that's burning, it's down south of us, and it's growing really fast. It's like 4% contained, and it's 50-something thousand acres. So it's been growing really fast. Anyway, the sun has been red. Like, you could look directly at it because there was so much smoke. But the light that it cast at sunset, oh my gosh. I have a picture of the lamp with the sunlight on it. I will definitely post that one. The one plus side to having a wildfire nearby is the skies. Just how they look so different. Even now, I mean, I can't look directly at the sun, but through the camera I could see it. It looks kind of muted. Look at the babies. Those are just little guys. There's, see, look how little. There's two of them. And then there's another mama over there. Oops, over there. She's got at least one little one. Sorry, I'm trying to bike and I can't see what I'm aiming at. Oh, the wind from going downhill feels so good. So I stopped and talked to someone at a house. I had stopped there before, but no one answered the door before. And that was right around where my friend spotted a tuxedo cat crossing the road. So I tried to talk to them last weekend. Anyway, I saw a car parked out front. So I stopped. She answered the door this time. And there was a tuxedo cat on the porch. Definitely not mine. But it's probably what she saw. Probably what my friend saw. Was that cat. Oh, my throat. It's so dry and scratchy. Anyway, not there. She hasn't seen her. Well, I'm getting ready to turn onto my road, so I will see you next time. And until then, get outside, be active, and let your worries melt away for just a little while. It's very helpful for the soul. Well, I've been home for about an hour, and the smoke has lifted above the mountains, and you can see the band of smoke in the sky. So it might be colorful, the sunset tonight, but it might not be. That pink is the smoke. The sun has set, and that always makes the smoke colorful.